longest week off. Oh, I love those weeks off.
Right.
And that's treatment. So I had 9 chemotherapy treatments. So it was about 6 months.
So with that time and going through the chemo and the schedules, how did that affect your day-to-day and your family life during the active treatment for both of you?
Ooh, well, we had 3 seniors at the time, 3 kids who were seniors. We're a blended family, and our 2 girls decided to graduate a year early. They happened to. So our house was really busy and bustling, and I was completely exhausted. The chemotherapy initially knocked me out for like 2 weeks. One of the side effects is a sensitivity to cold, and you don't even think about the things you cannot touch: doorknobs, faucets. My hands would curl up and be in pain. And so I was really, I helped when I could, but he really did everything, around the house. And by the end of treatment, anyone who's gone through it knows you're just so exhausted. Like, you can't explain the exhaustion. And you just got to get through it. So he was literally doing everything: the cooking, the cleaning, taking care of the kids. And the kids were helpful, of course, but they're teens,
Right.
They were in their senior year, and, so yeah, I think he took over. I did what I could, but, honestly, I probably wasn't all that helpful during that time.
Well, it was to be expected.
Yeah.
I actually sat the kids down and I talked to them, and I said, during this time, we really need to pull together. I really need your help.
Mm-hmm.
When I ask you to do something, just do it. If I'm angry about it or if I'm upset, forgive me now.
Mm-hmm.
We just need to get through this. And they were
great.
very, very good.
Yeah.
And we just tackled it day in and day out. I mean, that's all you can do. You can't control the situation. You can just control, what in the present, I guess, in the present.
Right.
And we did. I mean, she would lay on the couch, and at that time we had a Cocker Spaniel. And I think it was like one of the funniest times is he would always go up and just lay on her and he was like,
with me.
I know.
On the days where I had to go into work,
Yeah.
she would send me pictures of, his name was Barnum, Mr. B, and of him just laying and just looking up at her like, you're going to be okay.
Yeah.
So that kind of eased my emotions throughout the day when I wasn't there to be with her.
Oh, pets never always know.
Huh?
Pets always seem to know. That's how my cat was too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And he, he was able, we were very fortunate. He went to every appointment, every procedure, every surgery, every chemo treatment. He went to every single one until COVID, and then he couldn't go in. He was in the car, like for my checkups and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
He was in the car, but that was the first time in 5 years he wasn't able to go inside with me to an appointment.
Wow, Garry, like, that's so that's so what you want to hear, if people are married and one gets cancer, like you want to have that total continued commitment and cohesiveness, together. And because it's not just one person, going through the cancer, which is horrific enough, but it affects everyone. And how fantastic that you have that kind of support. Who was your support system, Garry?
Her sister, and of course the kids, and some other family members, my brother, and some friends. They would always check in. They were always bringing food or, wanting to know if they wanted to sit with her. I know she had a couple of girlfriends that came over one day when I was at work, and just they sat around, they talked, and it's just things like that that mean a great deal, especially for the caregiver. I'm the type of person that I'll go 100% until somebody says, what, you're starting to look tired. You need to go and just have a moment. And, a couple of times people would tell me, just just relax, everything's going to be okay. But, you know, for the most part, they, you know, her sister and my brother and the kids, they were just really great support.
And my coworkers and his coworkers,
her coworkers
had food.
like,
they were dropping off food throughout the whole thing.
Time.
Yeah, throughout the whole thing. Because, you know, some people start initially at the beginning and then it kind of wanes off because people, you know, have lives and they have stuff to do, and it's not a bad thing. But we really did have great support throughout the entire thing.
Yeah. So
we were very, very fortunate, you know.
Yeah.
We're very lucky.
Well, oh, go ahead, Garry.
No, I was just gonna say that was something that really helped me personally get through, was the support of all those people. Because, you know, if you constantly think about it, like she's like, I think she's got super genes. I'm sorry, because she,
except for the cancer.
well, maybe it's a pain threshold. She can take on so much pain, and you know, when I was sitting with her while she was getting the treatment, I could just see, like, she was so like chipper when we went in, and by the time it was all done, you could just see it just drain out of her, and that's what hurt me the most.
When the chemo would kick it, you know, by the end of that treatment, you know. So,
but you know, I told her, I said, I'm gonna sit here with you through all of these treatments, and I don't care about work. You know, you're the most important thing to me. And you know, when we would leave that place, I felt, you know, okay, we got through this one, and we only got X amount more to go through. And again, with the support, it just, you know, it made it much easier to deal with.